Assalamu alaikum, ladies. I remember when I first got admitted into primary school, I felt painfully lonely. Everyone seemed to already have friends. I didn't even know where to begin. One day, my dad gave me a simple advice. He said, just walk up to someone you like and ask them if they want to be your friend. I was very eager to try that idea. The next day, during my lunch break, I spotted a happy, playful girl in second grade, probably. I gathered my courage, went up to her and said, would you like to be my friend? She looked at me, said no, and ran away. Ouch, that felt horrible. I was a bit discouraged. But I wanted to go home and tell my father that I've tried many times and it didn't work, so I decided to give it another go. I saw another girl, this time sitting on the stairs all by herself. I went to her and I asked her the same thing. Would you like to be my friend? She looked at me and hesitated, then said, okay. She was probably in 5th grade, and from her perspective, she must be thinking, she's too young. Anyway, she was a kind person. So she said yes. And I happily sat next to her on the stairs. We had no clue what to do after declaring our new friendship. We awkwardly talked a bit, and the break ended, and I walked back to class but feeling triumphant this time. I actually made a friend, and I rushed home to tell my dad the good news. And he asked me, oh, you made a friend, what's her name? That's such a basic question. But because I was so new to this, I completely forgot to ask her name. I still laugh about this, because this is one of the most basic questions you ask anybody. Anyway, alhamdulillah, that gave me a confidence boost. It told me that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It told me if I had given up the first time, I wouldn't have made any friends at all. Needless to say that I tried that tool many more times, and alhamdulillah, I managed to make friends with my same age group. And alhamdulillah, ever since, I was socially fine. So today, we are going to help our children build that same skill, bi'idhnillah. We will guide them, encourage them, and make it feel safe and fun, inshallah. There are 2 rules to today's challenge. Number 1 is to keep it encouraging, not forcing. If your child resists, don't push hard. Remember, you can't water a plant by drowning it. A little discomfort is good. That's where growth happens. But distress is not good. That's when you should take a step back and make it simpler and more approachable for your children. Rule number 2 is start where they are. If they're already comfortable initiating a social interaction by saying salam or by smiling, then take it up a notch. And this time, have them introduce themselves with an invitation to play. But if they're not comfortable initiating that interaction, then perhaps that's where we should start. Today's challenge is to introduce yourself to a new and unfamiliar child. There are a few ways this can be done. Number 1, your child can start with a smile and a salam. It's worth noting, if you're in a known Muslim majority place, then perhaps it's a good idea to start with a hello rather than salam, just so that the child knows what your child is talking about. You can role play this in the house enough times that your child feels comfortable and excited to try it outside. Then after the initial greeting, they can just state their name and ask their name. My name is Ahmed. What is your name? Just this much interaction is more than enough. If your child can do that, you can send done in the comments, along with few lines explaining how it all went down, and you would have conquered today's challenge. Doesn't that feel nice? All right. Now we can take it up a notch. If your child is already comfortable with the introduction phase, then we can have them make a connection. And how do you make a connection? Say something like, do you want to play together? Or I have this toy, let's go play. Or something like, I like your shirt. Where did you get it from? And if your child is much older, they can just spark a conversation by saying something like, I didn't know many people here, so I thought I'd say hi. And teach your children, if someone says no or seems shy, that's okay. Just smile and say, maybe we can play later. And then move on. Because that's emotional strength. Practice it a few times with your child at home, and confidence comes by trying it multiple times. Now, ladies, if your child is too shy, they don't even want to smile or make an eye contact, I've got something for you as well. You can give your child a snack, like popcorns or raisins, and have your child hand out to other children. Of course, you will stay nearby and ask the child's parents before giving out the snack if that is okay. But I found that this is really good and motivating for very shy children, because they don't have to say anything. They can just give out a snack and feel good about themselves for doing something nice. Mothers, this challenge includes you too. Say salam to someone new today, and I'd love to hear how it went.